Hey y'all, welcome back to Listen Linda's Word of the Day. And today's word of the day is one that I already know is going to make some people uncomfortable, y'all, but we're going to talk about it anyway. The word is entitled. Entitled. And honestly, we are living in a season where entitlement has become the norm. It has become normalized. People feel entitled to access. They feel entitled to explanations. They feel entitled to discounts. They feel entitled to your time. They feel entitled to your energy. They feel entitled to your gifts. They feel entitled to your platform. They feel entitled to your emotional labor, right? And the moment you stop giving people unrestricted access to you, you suddenly become the problem. Now, let's really unpack this because one thing I had to learn as I grew, not just as a woman, but as a business owner, as a creative, as an author, as a ministry leader, as a mother, and as a person healing in real time, is that some people become angry when your boundaries interrupt the benefits that they were receiving from your lack of boundaries. I'm going to say that again because I think somebody may have missed it. Some people become angry when your healing interrupts the version of you that they benefited from. See, people will call you different when they no longer can manipulate your kindness. People will call you distant when they no longer have unlimited emotional access to you. And people will call you selfish the moment you stop putting yourself last. But protecting your peace is not selfish. Mm-mm. And this conversation especially needs to happen among entrepreneurs, authors, creatives, and people in ministry. Because one thing I've noticed is that people will respect strangers before they respect the people that they personally know. Let's talk about it. Some people, I've seen people go and spend $300 with a random coach online without blinking an eye, without thinking twice. And they could be scammers, anything. But let you charge for your expertise, and suddenly they got a million questions. Can you do this for one thing for free? Can you look out for me? Can I get a discount? You charge that? Oh, I thought we was cool. And sometimes the people who know your struggle the most are the ones who struggle to honor your growth. That's real. Why? Why is that? I want to know too. So I found out the answer and I'm gonna give it to you. It came to me today, like a feather in the wind. It came to me today because they became attached to the version of you that was constantly available. The version of you that said, you know what? I'm not doing that no more. Mm-mm. The version of you that over explained, the version of you that answered every call, the version of you that said yes to everything, the version of you that drained herself dry to prove that she was a good person or he was a good person. But baby, healing will change your availability. Maturity will change your accessibility. Wisdom will make you stop pouring into people who only contact you when they need something from you. And let me be very clear, everybody who supports you is not genuinely happy for you. Some people support you conditionally. They support you as long as you stay small enough to make them uncomfortable. As long as they still feel superior to you. As long as they still feel like you need them for something. As long as your growth does not require them to evolve as well. That entitlement mindset is dangerous. It's dangerous because it convinces people that history equals ownership. And it does not. Nobody owns you. Nobody. And just because somebody has known you for years or known you before you knew somebody else does not mean that they automatically deserve permanent access to your life. Who says you can't level up? Who says you can't want or do better for yourself? Some people are connected to your history, but they are not assigned to your future. That is a fact. That is a fact. And one of the hardest lessons I had to learn is this. Yes, I got that before, that I looked like Reverend Run's wife. Okay, hero to all, 1, 2, 3. That was a good one. I've heard that before. Some people are connected to your history, but they are not assigned to your future. And one of the hardest lessons that I had to learn was this. Everybody cannot go with you in your next season, especially people who refuse to respect your boundaries, because boundaries expose intentions. The people who truly love you will adjust. The people who benefited from controlling you will resist. Woo! I've had it happen to me so many times, y'all. Hello. I've had that happen to me so many times. So let's go a little bit deeper. Sometimes entitlement shows up spiritually too. People feel entitled to your prayers. They feel entitled to your wisdom. They feel entitled to your encouragement, your emotional support. But they gone in the wind when you need somebody. Amen. And the church folks, they don't always like this conversation, because some environments condition people to constantly pour out while neglecting themselves, especially women, especially Black women. We are often praised for suffering silently. Oh, they'll give us a bunch of hand claps for that. Ooh, girl, you don't look like what you've been through. Praise for overgiving. Ooh, she just a cheerful giver. She just a cheerful giver. Praise for carrying everybody else emotionally while falling apart privately. You wouldn't have never knew what she was going through, because she just be there for everybody. Ooh, bless her heart. And the moment you finally say, I'm tired, I need space, I can't carry this anymore, suddenly people, they shocked. They can't believe you. Oh no, oh no. Oh, you spawn to Satan after that. No. What's shocking is how normalized self-abandonment has become. Thank you, hero. Some of y'all have been surviving off crumbs because you were taught that boundaries were mean. You were being a mean girl when you put up your boundaries. And I need you to hear me today. You can love people and still require respect. You can forgive people and still limit access to you. And you can be kind and still say no. Jesus loved people. He loved everybody. He loved them deeply. And he still walked away from certain crowds. Everybody cannot have unlimited access to you simply because they're familiar with you. Access to you is a privilege. And I think a lot of us are grieving relationships right now because we finally realize some people loved our usefulness more than they loved us. They loved how they can use us for whatever they feel deemed necessary, or let the chips fall where they may. That hurts. It does. It hurt me. It hurt me to my core. Ooh, ooh. But it's real. And healing sometimes look like disappointing people who were benefiting from your dysfunction. Healing sometimes means becoming unfamiliar to people who only knew the survival version of you. So if you're feeling guilty because you're setting boundaries, for charging your worth, for protecting your peace, for becoming less available, for growing, for evolving, this is your reminder. You're hearing it from listening to first. You are not wrong for refusing to stay accessible at the cost of your mental, your emotional, and your spiritual health. Stop shrinking yourself so other people can stay comfortable. The people assigned to your life, they will respect your evolution. And if somebody only values you when you're exhausted, when you're overextended, and when you're emotionally available 24/7, that is not love. That is convenience. So the word of the day, again, is entitled. And I want you to ask, y'all, I want to ask y'all something before we end this video. Everybody over on YouTube, everybody over on Facebook, everybody over on LinkedIn. I want to ask y'all something. Have you ever set boundaries with someone who felt entitled to your time, your energy, your gifts, or your success? I want you to talk to me in the comments because I know I'm not the only one. And if this conversation blessed you, if it challenged you, or even if it stepped on your toes a little bit, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Please subscribe to the channel. Share this video and come back, because I'll be back in a few minutes for the toxic trait of the day, because we going even deeper. Now, this is your girl, Dr. Jacqueline Cox, aka Listen Linda, with the Listen Linda word of the day. And I will see y'all in a few minutes with the next video. Love y'all like Christ loved the church, and I'm out.
Yeah. Let me test it real quick. God did that. This glowing love, this is glory. Yeah. Look at me now. God did that. Every setback he flipped that. God did that. Every mountain he moved that. God did that. Every tear he used that. God did that. Hey, through the rain and the quake, God did that. New strength, new faith, God did that. When he brought me out that waiting room, God did that. Whole glow, whole breakthrough, God did that. I walked through storms with a prayer on my lips. Devil pushed hard, but I didn't lose my grip. God held me close when the world got rough. Came out the fire looking blessed, faith tough. Mountains got high when the ground was breaking. Oil got thicker while the enemy was hating. I ain't bragging, I'm just speaking true. When you see me shining, just know who brought me through. Cause he kept me, he stretched me for his glory. Turned all my pressure into purpose that blessed me. Through every earthquake I learned to ride. That's why this joy stays multiplying. Look at me now, got it. Every battle he won that. Every mountain when he moved that. Every tear he used that. Through the rain and the quake, God did that. New strength, new faith, God did that. When he brought me out the waiting room, God did that. Whole glow, breakthrough, God did that. I remember being broken in that waiting room, but he stepped in with a joy that cleared the gloom. He said, girl, I'm the God who makes storms behave. Now I'm dancing in the freedom only Jesus gave. My mountains rose cause my earthquake shook. My praise is loud, go ahead, take a look. You can't stop what the Lord ordains. I'm proof that beauty grows through rain. He kept me, this glow is his. He blessed me, this peace is free. You see this joy, baby, that's how grace be. He never left, he stayed the whole time. Now watch his glory shine. He did it, he did it, he did it. My joy back in it, my peace back in it, he did it. My mind back in it, he did it, he did it. My joy back in it, my peace back in it. He did it, he did it, he did it, he did it, he did it. My joy back, he did it. My peace back, he did it. My mind, he did it. My strength rebuilt, he did it. Yeah. Look at me now, God did that. Every setback he flipped that. God did that. Every mountain he moved that. God did that. Every tear he used that. God did that. Through the rain, through every way, God did that. New strength, new faith, God did that. Out the waiting room in the purpose, God did that. Whole glow, whole breakthrough, God did that. Yeah. Look at me now. Only one name gets the credit.